So I continue to explore the magnificent Great Barrier Island. I find an amazing spot to do some snorkeling. I go exploring in search of sunsets. And I snorkel through a cave. We are on the move again. It's another day, so that means we get to go to another bay. Just came out of Port Fitzroy and going to head around the corner just outside the Man o' War Passage. There seems to be like a nice little bay there that on the charts has a mark as being good for snorkeling and fishing as well. So maybe go and spend some time there, see what it looks like, drop the anchor, go for a snorkel, and then decide if I want to stay there for the day. Alright, we've just made it to the almost private little cove here. Check this out. Time to go for a snorkel, I guess. I don't think I'm going to stay here for too long. I've just had some lunch, so I'm just going to have a beer and then maybe go out somewhere and try to find a spot to do some proper fishing, and then maybe head on down the coast of the outside of the barrier and see where we end up. But this place is just sensational. Beautiful sunny day, not much wind unfortunately, so I have to motor, but that's okay. Yeah, just keep on keeping on. Alright, so we have moved around to Bowling Alley Bay, which is on the southeastern side of Great Barrier Island. It's a pretty secluded little bay. There's only 4 or 5 other boats here, which is quite nice. I had a couple of sundowners, and now I've come up with a plan. What I want to do is climb up to a peak that I've seen and get a good sunset. Alright, so I've made it to shore, but there's no obvious track up. But anxious about whether or not I can get up and get back in time for the tide before my dinghy washes away. So I think what I'm going to do is sit down, have a beer and think about it. Alright, so I've had to think about it, and I think I'll just go for it. Hopefully just straight up. Maybe. We'll see. But we're going into the bush. Just found a fire break type thing, and then just heard some crazy animal in the distance. So we're going to be going up there. Found this kind of trail. The only problem is that it's punctuated with gorse. combination of gorse and tea tree. Oh yeah, baby. Hold my beer while I do this. What I'm talking about. So it is the last day here at the barrier. Tomorrow I'm going to be heading home, so just going to sit in Bowling Alley Bay here and have a bit more of an explore around. I think I'll go for a snorkel around midday when it's high tide. Apparently there is a cave that you can go into over on this side up here, so I'm going to have a look at that and then just have a bit of a putter around the anchorage now on the dinghy and just see what's out there. So just got back from the little dinghy explore, and looks like the snorkeling is going to be pretty good. Going to go for a little snorkel around, see what we can see, and try and swim through that cut that goes through the hillside there, see what it looks like. Let's go. Now, believe it or not, this was one of the coolest things that I saw on the entire trip. Steve the squid, he was hanging out at the back of the boat when I started my snorkel. I didn't really think too much of it, but he was there when I got back. Alright, so we got last night at the barrier, so could either A, sit on the boat, have a few beers, have an early night, or could B, go for an explore and see what we can find. So naturally I decided for B, go for an explore, see what we can find. What I've found so far is a steep uphill climb. So just coming up to the first ridge. Hopefully once we come over here we can see where we got to go. Okay, so I can see that up here it gets a bit steeper again soon. So, see what happens. Okay, so I've just come up with some more cliffs. Rock cliffs, I guess. I think I can see a little cup that I can get up in. Just up here. Hopefully this goes straight up. Ah, shit. So this one over here is higher, so we're gonna go up there. Okay, so we're going for the next peak. There's not one nearby that's higher, but the sun's setting, so we've got to hurry. Just got to work out how to get up here. Hopefully I don't fall. This was pretty shoddy, but I'll give it a go. Yeah, check this out. So I found a cow on the way home. Didn't seem too friendly.